My inbox is full of emails from women who have experienced sexual misconduct in the Canadian Armed Forces under your government's watch. And today you're telling us that everyone has the right to a safe workplace, that you're committed to that. But you extended the term of a chief of defense staff who is accused of sexual misconduct and under police investigation. You personally appointed another chief of defense staff who had to step down 6 weeks later due to this. And the only answers we're getting in terms of accountability is that an email was sent to the Privy Council office and that you're committed. What do you say to these women who are wondering whether you're actually serious about this and what steps you're going to take because they're feeling like they're losing trust in the chain of command, that this is systemic at the highest levels of the military, and that your government is not taking action?
I think what we've seen with the current Chief of Defence Staff choosing to step aside because of these allegations demonstrates that the military and that the government takes extremely seriously any allegations of the sort. We have done that. I have personally done that as leader from the very beginning, and we will continue to ensure that everyone who works in the government or in the military or anywhere across the country is heard when they come forward with challenges or allegations or concerns. We have a lot of work to do in our systems, in our workplaces across the country to continue to move forward on making sure that they are safe and free from intimidation and harassment and sexual assault. We have made great strides as a country over the past years, over the past decade, but there is an awful lot more to do. And I think if we can highlight, as we have, that no one is out of reach of concerns and allegations like this, that they will always be taken seriously. And I want to say to anyone who has survived incidents or issues of sexual assault that we will be there to listen, to hear them, to work with them, and to move forward through processes that will get to the right answers.
Your government was made aware of these allegations in 2018, 3 years ago. 3 years ago that your government had something you could have done about this. There was no further inquiries made by the defense minister. He apparently didn't tell you based on what we're hearing in question period. You're saying you learned about this from media reports. Isn't there a responsibility in your government to take political action when this kind of an allegation is brought forward? Are you satisfied with how the minister handled this? Because you're saying, you've always taken the appropriate actions, but this was an email and that was it.
There are processes in place that we have put in place, that we have strengthened, that we expect will be followed in every single situation. Every case is different, and the processes are rigorous, and that's why there is a review going on right now to make sure that indeed all the appropriate steps were followed, so that we can ensure that there is accountability if the appropriate steps weren't followed, and to make sure as well that the systems we have in place are adequate, are the right ones. If all the steps were followed and it shows that the system isn't strong enough, well, we will strengthen that system. We know that these problems have been going on for many, many years in many systems and institutions, and we need to change them. We have taken significant steps, but as has been highlighted, there's always more to do, and we will continue to do more to support survivors, to support people who come forward.